Jack, give us your thoughts on today's match.
Really proud of the boys. I just said to him in a little huddle at the end of the game, that's probably one of the first games in my tenure where I've really felt comfortable. I know people might go, what? But the way that we set ourselves up in the first half, we followed the game plan to an absolute T. We knew they would have sort of rotations in the middle of the park that would hurt us. Ethan, and he took his goal really well as well. We knew the quality he possesses if they play into him. So the way we set up was to be behind the ball, but to allow them to only play to the outside of us. The information that we got was that they weren't really going to put lots of crosses in the box. They would try and play in those areas, and they did. So we allowed them to play in those wider areas, and we tried to stop them playing through the middle. And I thought we'd done that really well. And we came in at half time, and we sort of said, listen, you got to keep doing the right things, and we're a team that scores lots of goals. So try and stop the ones at the other end, which we've been conceding of late, or have for the majority of the season. And I think we'll probably get something from the game. And I actually thought when we got it back to 1-1, that we just found some more gears. I mean, there's a massive performance of the Lewis Crosby. He has to, as I mentioned, he's come in and done a job at right back now for the last 2 weeks, and I thought he was phenomenal today. And also Ben Peters, he came in, not having played a lot of football. He had about 3 weeks where he didn't play, and we've trusted him. We've played him every week, and today I thought the ground he covered was absolutely incredible. When we took him off, bless him, he's literally on his knees, but he's covered every blade of grass. But again, all over the pitch, Ken setting the press up from the front, worked really hard in the second half. There's so many characters in there today that is what I needed, and we've had interviews in the last few weeks where I said I need characters, I need people to take responsibility, and they did exactly that today. And that's probably the proudest performance I've felt under my tenure.
Bit of a game with two halves. It just in the first half just seemed to be lacking a bit of spark. We didn't have that kind of final bit of magic. Yeah,
it was a bit of quality. That's what we talked about. I thought without the ball we were good in the first half, and I know it's not always the nicest to watch, and there was a lot of people saying, he's spare and overload, but with the shape they played, there's always going to be overloads on either side. It was where we wanted to dictate where those overloads were, and we've done that. We stopped them playing through the middle. Can rarely think of a time in the first half where they broke us, and it was all about showing them outside, and then if something happens from outside areas where they go and beat a man, and so be it. But it was trying to give us the best opportunity of not conceding goals, and we've done that really well. We've conceded 1 goal today, which, considering last week 4-4, tame 3 goals, we were leaking a lot. So it was really important today that we shut up short, and we knew that we would score enough to get something from the game. We didn't expect it to be the 3 points, but it is, and I thought it was well deserved, if I'm being honest.
You got the team together at the end of the game on the pitch. What did you have to say to them then?
Same thing I just said to you. The message was that is the proudest performance I've had under my tenure at this football club, just because from start to finish everyone followed what I wanted them to do. And I just said it's that little bit of trust they have to have in me, the trust that I have in them, and the trust they have in each other. And if they do the right things and they do them consistently well, we'll be good for points most places we go. And listen, most of the times we concede a lot of goals, we talk about it all the time, it's individual error. No errors today, we've only conceded 1 goal. Tells you everything you need to know. So the boys need to believe in themselves, trust us in the way that we set them up, and that will change dependent on who we play. But Dunstable, I've got nothing but good things to say about them. They're a team that moved the ball really well, and today was just a battle of the minds and how we could try and stop them doing that. And I thought we did it really well. So the message at the end was good job. But everyone else around us has won today, so it's really, really important that we just go and make sure that now this is the start of a little run. We don't turn up Wednesday with a few knocks, a few heavy legs, and we don't just toss it off, that we really go and put a shift in now for the rest of January for what we feel is some points available.
Thanks for your time, Jack. Enjoy the win and enjoy 3 points.
Thanks, mate.